So reflection and rotation takes a major role, and we have seen the reflection rotation done from various sources. Now switching down to the scaling tool. So as if the name, the work is scale, and the reason of tool is the same. We can customize the center wherever we like and get it scale up. The method of rotation, reflection, and scaling are the same. And with this tool, we can have a double click and find a window, and there you can mention how much you want to get it to scale up. So let us make it preview and get it up. And you can get a copy of it. So two objects are here, one above to the other. Make the fill to none and find it out. So hope we have understood how to make it the scale proportionately. Now the same scaling is there in the effects also, and the same thing can be done from the transform also. Now this scale is done. The same way we can get it to the circles also. But the skew is an angular scale. This is also a scale, but in angle manner. So have we enter, we can find, we do find options where we are getting it skew 45-degree, horizontal, angle can rotate to any extension. That is others. But yes, we have seen now how to make a 45-degree and get a copy of it. Same job, same thing. Get the skew, press the enter. So let us make 45. Okay. 45 minus 45. Get fill the color so you can see how does the alphabet is generated. So tick kind of alphabet required. Then this is one of the experiment can done. And yes, they can make the stroke. The thickness could change and it create a gap. So the gap in between are created because of the stroke on. Pick the information from here. So hope we have understood how to make the cuts. Next, skew is clear, scale is clear. Scale and skew, angular scaling and normal scaling, horizontal and vertical. And then the most beautiful tool in the last is reset. It works only in the open shape, only in the open shape. It helps to get the line to get bent. So it's very easy now to bend the line and place it as if you are requiring, rather than making a bend with the brush or this tool and all. It takes time for modifying the things. So let us see the experiment. One, get this line to get bent with reset tool. Now make the same line to get duplicate in the same place by copy and paste in the place in front and switch to the reset and get it right. And the next is get a bend somewhere here and get it to go. So here you can see a beautiful bend can be generated with very simple option. Reset. Now I can scale it up and get it bent once more also. Okay, skew is there for us. You can get it skew from a corner. So you can find now how you are bending the things. Right. Now switch to the reflection tool. Yes, we have learned the reflection. And from the same point, we can reflect it. And hold the Alt button to get a duplicate and Shift button to make a symmetrical drawing. You can see like how much complex design is done in very simple man. Now it is the time to get the cuts. Yes. Get them join. How to join? Give a right click, join them. Now the same. We can take a cut here. How to make a bend? Yes. Try to get the bend in this. Yes. So the corner. And get it copy and paste. Control C, Control F, and now get this rotation to work from this point. Now we can get them join, and we can do the same event to the other side. Now select these two, get them join, hold the Alt, place it up here. So this can able to have like illusion of the bird. So it's a cut. We'll be deleting this area. Same. So it may be closer or far away. So the corner does matter. Now select this and switch to the option path divide object below, and this option up. Same the job. Edit object path divide object below. Get this out. Which one? This one. So hope we have understood how to make the cuts from this shape. Now we can add the extra features also to the front side, like let's add something. How to combine? This is Pathfinder. Combine this. Now we can get a reflect. Yes, we know how to reflect. Just using the same shape. Right? Get it fuse. Just placing them does matter. Yes, the scaling we have done to individual object, but yes, we can do this scaling to selected anchor point 2. Switch to the option scale, and we can scale it up. So hope we have understood how to use this for scaling, rotation. So the conclusion you got to know, it is not only scale to the whole object, it can scale to individual part also, and get the object path divide object below out. Delete. Just done some experiment on screen, but for the timing, the reason of doing, yes, we can smooth it, making a character design with all modification tools. So experimental, yes, could be done. All right. Default color. Hope it is understandable. You can make a cut from the middle also. All right. So we can bend it to this. This is one of the bend, or else, yes, we do have a line tool. From here, we want to cut, get it go, and drag it down. So it's only the cuts to be done. Object, path, divide object. Take the rotation R, right? Now it could be bend, or you can do anything, any action to this now by converting it into brush. So art brush, but it could be taken straight, right? So, we can see now how the bar can get different poses. Hmm. Is it clear now? Just a artistical approach made, but it is not a new options. You know it very well. Fine. It's a fuse of all the tools, modifying and brush knowledge. So hope we have done with all these things. Two more tools get left over here is the text and pen. We'll start with the text because pen already you have learned in Photoshop. Text takes a vital role in graphic designing. Now, the typing of the text on screen can be done in two ways. One, either by click. Second, by drag, form a text box and type it up. The difference between them, first one will be independent text and this is a paragraphic text. Because it is paragraphic, we can get the text to get fit in the required place. Automatically, it will reset, which is not possible in normal text. So now we have understood text can be typed in two different manners and what is the difference between them. Now, the normal text does have a lot of properties. Out of that, the basic property are like size, color, font family, and all. All the things are controlled inside the Windows menu. Switching to the type and character. Control T is the command which controls all the property of your text. Starting from which font family, which style, regular, or if it is having some other styles, you can go for that, bold italic. If it is not, then no issues. You can go either bold italic. So, and whichever they having extra drop down, there you can find the same font does have different styles. You can go for these many styles. So, hope you have understood now how to change the font family and their style. Two property of the text. Font family, style. Now size and color to be get known. The color, yes, as if like your fill. We can adopt the stroke also. Now the size could be changed in two different manners. Either you can in the option bar you can change the size by points, or else inside the character palette we can increase the size. Or the next method is normal transform. So hope we have understood how to normal do it up transform. Now we have clear here size, color, style, family. Next, text could be remodified by the same text tool. T is a hotkey. The T hotkey for text tool. CTRL plus T for character palette. Now you can click on the middle. By the navigation arrow, you can delete or control S, select all, change the thing. Now we have understood how to change the font family and text materials. Next, we can check the spell. The spell check option is there inside your edit menu, not in the type menu. Right, Control I. And start checking if any mistake is there. He will show you. And It will give a suggestion which could be changed. If you don't want, you can ignore that. Sometimes some of the person's name should not be changed. You can go for ignore. If you need to change, go for change. Done. So hope we have understood what is the option of check spell. Edit CTRL plus I control I check spell. Though it is a relevant topic to the text, but it is not in the type menu. Type any menu is concerned with that particular property, but check spelling is a property of edit menu because cut copy paste part is like software errands the things in that manner. Now, how to make the text to go for logo design? To make a logo design, we need to exaggerate any part of the text. So at that time, we'll move to a next modification, that is going to the type menu and switching to the option called create outline. So create outline is the option which convert the text into an object. It look like a text, but it is not text because it's just like an object, like your box or circle. You can take the direct selection tool and start modifying each part. So hope we have understood in Illustrator how to make text modification for logo design. Right? So easy. And you can have to scale it up also. Scale. By default, it will be in the center. We can give increase the size. So making logo designing is possible by converting the text into create outline. Once we convert the text into create outline, we cannot able to modify it on the check spell because after create outline, it is no more a text. It turns into a object format. What is called object? It does have an anchor point and all, but text doesn't have an anchor point by default. So hope we have understood the option called type, create outline, Control Shift O, Control Shift O. So let us note down CTRL. Now a beautiful question like if you go for edit expand, you don't find over here the option object expand. If you find object expand, then it will ask what you want to expand. The whole object, then yes, it is also option through which you can do. So it's a creative observations. Yes, we can go through expand also and create outline also. This is a new thing I got to know after 14 years. So we used to make the things to get expand through the option create outline because it is related to text. But yes, you can put our logic as if like we are going to others through the object expand. Fine then. So hope we have understood why we have learned this to make logo design. So text take a major role on logo designing. So text related logos can be easily done with this and then modification a little. Then the text could be cut off by the same line tool as if like we are cutting. Path divide object below. Now one point to note, the same like the line cannot able to cut this. Okay, well, let us go for this to cut. Default object. It doesn't react. So nothing to get worried because it cut the below object and text is not considered as object till the time we are not expanding it. So now it is mustn't. We need to convert the text into an outline. So to do more experiment on it, and after the cut, it is in group. Give a right click, switch to the ungroup, and yes, we have seen the all the things which is a different object and can shift the position. So hope we have seen how to break the things. Simple logo designing, breaking it off, placing the lines as it is in the same place, creating an illusion that this line is a divider. So, hope it is clear. Right then. So how to cut a alphabet we have understood by the option called create outline. The next option related to the text. There is a special option inside the type menu that is called glimpse. Glimpse are the symbols or the alphabets which is in the form of a text in that font family, but it doesn't show in the keyboard. So glimpse are the alphabet inside the family. Sometimes it is not there in the keyboard, but it is there inside the glimpse. So how to take the glimpse into your use? Yes, you can have to filter it out as per our need into concern. So alternative or entire, and this is the font family. That means what we are seeing here, we do have 100 of families and we do have 100 of symbols inside that family, which is not there in the keyboard, but we can able to use that. So a lot of works will be saved. So let us take a new canvas and get the job done. So let us close all the things, and we are talking about a special topic called GIMS. So take your text, have a click, switch to the type, go for a glimpse. Which of the symbol you want, just have a double click, that will come up. Control A and increase the font size by the option here. So font size could be changed. New experimental alphabet could be arranged. And it can be filtered out also. You can see now only numbers. A lot of symbols are there which could be used. So 70% of your job in searching the net will get over. Only the glimpse if it is in control. Now there are various fonts family. So if all things to be shown, then check like entire font. Here the font family could be changed. There are certain family which contains only the designs, not the alphabets. So hope we have seen now. Only alphabets are there, or only like designs are there. For visiting card, brochure, no need to download from the net. What is the font family name? Called Weblings. W is the font family. Weblings. Okay. So here you can able to see the thumbnail and get it used. But you can find out here also. But there you cannot able to see the thumbnail. In character palette also you can find. Here also you can find. But glimpse can able to help us to take these symbols from the text family. So hope we have understood this much of thing. How to use the text in a glimpse format. Glimpse. Glimpse are the symbols, font and its properties. Next. After getting it, yes, if you need to get exaggerate something, yes, we can do the same job. Create outline to get the X on the edge and select this much of things and get it delete. And we want to exaggerate some of the part, yes. And rotate. So hope we have understood how to get all the things select. Yes, make sure it is not selecting the outside except to the line. So to do the selection proper, we can use the lasso tool, which can be select like this and Get the rotation tool to get rotate. So hope we have understood now how to use this as a character design. Yes, shift button can able to help us to get more area to select. Now sometimes to make cartoonifying the things you can try. Now the options we have learned is glimpse, font, size. Recent font will be shown over here. You can change and create outline. Now normal text is okay, but there are few text inside this window type that is called path on text. That means we can draw a path and over to the path the text can be flow. So hope we can see the path. Now go to the third one, type on path. Just click on the line, job is done. Control A. So hope we have understood now how to change the font family. After doing so, yes, you can move the shift the position by this parallel line, or here also it is there. Now type on the text or type on the path is okay. Then rest of the modifications are the same. And it could be open or it could be closed. Often find this kind of designs in market. So the condition to apply before click, move your cursor over to the design, and by default, it is happening, no problem. Animation and visual effects. Control A, select all, and make the size to down by pointwise. Hope it is clear, right? And yes, Control C, Control F. So this is the same text layer get copied and paste, but instead of that, we need the circle. So make sure like you're having a duplicate of it, so that you can show the outline. So X. So you made the stroke color to fill color, fill to stroke color. So hope you have understood what you have done. Is it clear? Now get the same job, Control C, Control F. Get the fill to none, Control C, Control F. Default D. So hope we have understood now how to make stamp kind of things, paths and shapes. The same thing, you can find a area type text. It requires an area. So the area may be created by predefined shapes or user defined shapes. Click. Right. So hope we have seen, I have seen here how to type the text inside a shape over to the path. Same job we can try with vertical things and vertical area and vertical path. So how many type of text tool we have seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now again, the next exercise on the type menu, paragraph is there. So we'll see some of the property of the paragraph. Yes. Now you can see we are typing, but the text are typing outside. So there are two solutions for it. We can find a plus mark over here in the right down corner. If the text box contains this, it indicates that there are some hidden text out there. So click over there and go outside and drag over there. Hope who is doing this, like passing the information to the next paragraph. Where it is used, can you able to connect? In newspaper, you might have seen like the headline will be there in the front paper and rest of the news is continue in the sixth number phase. So at that time, one paragraph information is taken to the next paragraph. And the content is in continuity mode. If you are selecting all and delete, it delete from all the pages from that paragraph. So hope we understood what this option is. Is it okay? So making a benchmark or like stamp kind things, making paragraph and controlling overflow text. This is technically called as overflow text. Now the same overflow text can be controlled in the other way. What is the other way? Select all the text by Control A and get the value down, 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 down. So this is other way of doing the text to fit inside the text box. Now uh, we can scale the text box. So the text will be arranged automatically. Yes, this is the third way. First way, take it to the next paragraph. Second way, change the size. Third way, increase the text box and get the text to fit up. Now we'll see some of the property of the paragraph. Till now we're seeing the character property. Control T is for character. Here a lot of options. Only we have seen like the size, font family, style. But except to that, in the character style itself, we do have an option called leading. This is technically called leading. The space between the line could be increased. And this is tracking or kerning. The space between alphabet can be increased. So hope we have understood now what is called leading, what is called tracking. Is it okay? Now, except that, a lot of more options are there. You can switch to the show option and you can convert all the things into capital letter, small. So hope we have understood now what is this button. Caps lock is there within one click go. Small caps, same caps lock but in a smaller size. Superscript 2 to the power 5. So in that case, we can use superscript. H2O, then subscript. Because you will be writing the alphabet below. Underline and stack. So all the options are available. Just one button click, you can change. But now it is a case to switch all the options available in that drop down box is on paragraph style. So what are the property of a paragraph? As you like text character property is few and this is baseline shifting. So from the baseline, how much it is to be get off, that could be done by baseline shifting. Now it is the time to go for all property change inside the paragraph. The first is indent. Left side, how much space we want. Exactly same way, right side, how much space we want. This is called left indent, right indent. And first paragraph, how much space we want. And in between two paragraph, like if it is a paragraph new, the distance in between the paragraph could be increased from the top side or down side. This is down, wherever the cursor is, that can increase. So hope we have understood now what are these properties. And except this, we do have a alignment left, right, center. So alignment is done. Next is justification. Fitting the text to whole page is called justification. If you are removing the what indent, so the technical term indent, first line shifting, first word shifting, space between the paragraph. So hope all these things are clear. Right now. So regarding paragraph, we have add of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. So we have taken a lot of time on this, but yes, it does matter. Now, the higher options. We have taken some time to make this alphabet with a particular font family. We have searched it up and we can see it inside the character palette. And we want to save this as a permanent style. Here we do find an option called object, type, and character style. What is this? Character style. Make a new style of it. So the reason of making this as a new style and clicking over here, even though we are deleting this and we have changed the font family somewhere, and in that we have made the design, and suddenly feel we need the last one, and the job is done. So we have seen now how to make the font family to change after changing the style. So we have changed the information to XYZ, and suddenly the customer is telling with everything okay, but this style I didn't like, change the style. So if you select one and get it changed, you can think of how much time it will take. 500 options are there. So at that time, come over here, have a double click, switch to the general, and change the style here. Can you see what happened? Wherever the style has been used, gets changed in a single take. So this is the benefit of making character style. So one of the extra options we have learned called character style. So it is a place where the style of the character will be saved for further use. Is it okay? So I am not making more strain. So open the text and start working on it. Get some paragraph designs, novel page inside layout, book cover page layout, newspaper layout, everything is tested. So the summary, what are the things we have learned in very less time? How to control character, how to control paragraph, right? How to make character style, and how to type on the text, on path, on shape, and we have learned the special tools called scaling, skewing, and reshapes. And we have seen the reshape is working on the open shape only. Reshape tool where just now we have seen here reshape. So if it is to be get work on a circle, then we need to convert this circle into open shape by the help of your path eraser. Just anywhere, doesn't matter. Now it will start reacting. So hope we can see the reaction is happening. Because it is reacting, this design is no more a closed shape, it is an open shape. It's okay. That's it for the day. We'll meet in the next session with a higher option. So major tools has been done. I'm not making to go for next tools. Text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 8 tools at a stage has come across. Start watching to various design and get the idea and implement on your design, on your technology. So I'm stopping the screen now.